Mikey, you ready, baby?
Yep.
All right, let's do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we got a special guest, a new member of Edmonton Impact in the building, just flew in for Texas for us today. Mikey Urena, what's up, baby?
What up, boys?
What up? How's the flight? How's everything going? How's life?
Easy money. Glad to be out of Texas. There's just a freeze there. I'm in sunny California.
Oh, dude, I know, right? I keep seeing this everywhere. Is it like frozen?
Yeah.
Like
I walked out to my truck and my car handle was frozen.
Was it?
I was like, I'm going back inside. I'm not going to work today.
Dude, that's crazy. Danny's from Michigan too, and he's been showing us like photos what it looks like over there because his mom lives there.
Oh, yeah.
My God, dude, it looks like Antarctica. Like,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
it's probably worse there. It's just a little ice and snow in Texas, but that's a lot for us.
Yeah, and especially because you're originally from Arizona,
Oh, yeah.
so you're coming from extreme heat to now it's ice cold. I mean, right now.
I don't do cold. I'll put the heater on 90 and be chilling.
Let's go. So we got you here today. You're picking up some new HK Army gear.
Yeah.
And tell the people why. I mean, how did this all transpire? You left Dynasty and you're now on Edmonton Impact.
Yeah. Well, I came here. Today was like Christmas. Got all the new gear, fresh.
Got you all iced up.
Yeah. Pretty much after Cup, I was just looking for a change. I feel like I got what I needed out of Dynasty. I just needed a new motivation, go somewhere new, something different.
Yeah. I listened. Shout out Play the Game. Shout out Tyler. Shout out Marcelo. I listened to that podcast, and you said something that I was going to quote. You said, "This might not be the place for me. I want to be at a place I can play every point." And then Marcelo was like, "Well, good. Thank God you're not leaving," because that was when I believe you got the MVP that event.
Yeah,
and you had the Golden Barrel, and you were getting playtime at that event. And then after that, I don't know what happened between you and Skinny and the team, and it's, I guess, tough, obviously, when you're battling against Archie to get playtime.
Yeah.
So probably, I'm assuming maybe you didn't get enough playtime, or what was the main reason for now?
Yeah,
moving?
I mean, I'm not faulting Skinny or Dynasty for anything they did. I mean, the team's winning. But for me personally, I don't want to be a guy just riding the bench and collecting wins. I want to be a guy contributing to the wins.
Yeah.
Which I have in the past, but this year, 2 out of the 3 wins, I contributed, just not on the field. You know, I did my best as a teammate to help them, but for me as an athlete, I want to be the guy. So, you know, I want to try to see if I could be the guy in Impact. Zupa's good, so it'll be a test right there.
Zupa's a beast, by the way. Shout out Zupa. I love Zupa. I actually met Zupa for the first time at Cup, because I haven't made it to too many events, but I talk to Zupa all the time online. But Zupa's a beast, man. He's a dog.
Zupa's
he
nasty.
Gets down in there.
Yeah. I remember watching him when he played semi-pro with Katana. He was just one-balling people down the field on the Doritos side.
No, I didn't realize it, dude, after watching him in person. And I see, obviously, all the footage that we see of him, but he's good. He's a beast. So how long were you on Dynasty exactly? Because I don't know exactly how many years that was. Because I know Short was leaving the team. Shout out B Short in the other room. And then you kind of joined Dynasty as Brandon Short retired.
Yeah. So I got on COVID year. So if you count COVID, 4 seasons with Dynasty.
4 seasons. So that's 4 seasons. You know, learning from Greenspan, learning from, like I know you said, Yarber, learning from Marcelo. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of time. Whether you're getting to start or not, being around those guys for 4 seasons, you have to learn so much at that point.
Oh yeah, I definitely learned a lot. And it wasn't like I was riding the bench the whole time. I went in and out of playing and not playing, playing and not playing. It's just tough. There's a lot of good people on that team.
Yeah.
It's hard to get playing time for anyone on that team.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you think coming into this? How did this all transpire? Did Dave hit you up? Did you hit Dave up? Or like Bart hit you up? Or like, because Axel, just so everyone knows, Axel Leaves, who was playing really good for Impact. This little fucker gets down that field and he gets killed.
Yeah, he's moving and grooving.
He's a beast. There. Shout out Axel. He's really good. But Axel, I guess, abruptly quit on them.
Yeah.
I know Bart wasn't so happy about it. He was pissed off. So they went and then they have this problem with Mouse leaving and J-Rab leaving, and then they get Dalton. They're paying Dalton all this money. So lot's been happening within the Impact camp.
Yeah,
so I don't
cash cow Dalton.
Yeah, let's cash cow Dalton. Dalton's now, I think, the highest paid player in paintball, as far as I'm concerned. He's stunting right now. Shout out Dalton. So how'd they end up getting you? Like,
I put some feelers out after Cup. I talked to Extreme a little bit, and then Dave hit me up. I have a little bit of history with Dave, so when I was on Elevation, we were on the brink to get relegated. It was pretty clear. Writing was on the wall. He offered me a spot on DMG, kind of saved my pro career. I mean, I don't know if I would have been playing pro if he didn't offer me a spot on DMG.
Nice.
So we talked it over for about a week, and then we just went forward with it.
Sick.
Yeah.
You're lucky. I mean, if you're on, I've seen all the teams now. If you're either on Houston Heat, in my opinion, or Impact, it's like the two most well-ran organizations, and they take care of the players so well on those teams. So,
oh yeah, I heard a lot about Bart.
he's amazing.
Yeah, very respectable guy. I haven't heard anything bad about him, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to know the guys and seeing how it goes.
Yeah. So obviously, your role is going to be getting down the snake and getting.
Yeah, dude,
down.
I'm getting groovy.
Let's go. We're just gonna see you get down there and just jamming down like you were in Texas.
Yeah.
Is that the plan? Just get down there.
That's the plan, dude. Sticking people.
Hell yeah. So you're now gonna be on Impact. So it's kind of like you and Zupa over there. Is Impact picking up any other players that you know of, or?
I heard we picked up Rob Velez from Riva. I'm not sure if that's officially out there yet or not.
Let's go. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sick.
But he should be a good pickup. He was playing really good for Riva the last 2 seasons. So
Nice. So you should be looking solid.
yeah, we'll have a good team.
Hell yeah. So let's go back. Let's revert back to because I didn't know the whole story, but I knew that you played on Collision.
Yeah.
Which was a SoCal team down here. And I don't know how long you played on Collision, but can you give us the rundown of going from Collision to all the teams that you ended up getting on?
Yeah. So I played with Collision from, I don't know, 2013-ish to 2014.
And Collision was what? A D what team?
We were really like a D2, D3 team trying to play D1.
Sounds like the Hawks, boys. Let's go. Shout out Stu, baby.
But we're out there. We're grinding every weekend. I'd drive down from Arizona.
That's crazy. So you were driving down to all those either practices or tournaments. You were grinding.
Yeah, it was a 4.5 hour drive every weekend. I had a couple buddies that they also played in the Collision camp. We would all caravan over there. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Good experience.
Yeah.
Played with them for a little bit. Tried out for Ironman. Didn't make the cut there.
Do you know what players were on Ironman at that time? Who was the crew?
Yeah, it was Marcelo. It was pretty much all the royalty guys and Marcelo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mouse was on the team. Mouse got me the tryout.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mouse got me the tryout. Practiced with them for a year. Didn't really go anywhere. Took a break from paintball. Elevation came back together. Started playing WCs with them. We were also
not doing too hot.
Garbage. Then we played semi-pro again. Garbage. But the boys were working. At that time, I was going through school, so I was taking some time off. So I'd just play with them once in a blue moon. And then once they got the pro spot, I was all in. I'm like, I'm here, baby.
Let's go.
I'm playing. Yeah.
And then from there, where'd you go?
So I did a year with Elevation. The first season, 2018, we were doing pretty good. We made top 8 the first event, made Sunday the next one, and then what really happened is teams figured out how to play us. I think that's a big advantage for any team coming up from semi-pro. No one knows how to play you. No one scouted you. No one knows your tendencies. So you just ride that wave until they figure you out, and then the feat turns into 2 times harder. So I played with them, and then at the end of the year, basically we lost 5 out of 8 guys. They're all old. They're mid-30s. They're like, yeah, we played pro. We're good. We're done.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. And I was 20, 23 at the time. I was like, nah, I'm going to keep this together. I'm going to keep this ship going. We started picking up anyone who had money to play. And then the writing was on the wall. We were getting relegated. So Dave hit me up, and I decided to bounce over to DMG, which I'm super thankful to Dave for. Saved my career. And I learned a lot there. There are a lot of people that came through DMG's camp that are really good. Thomas Kim, Tim Brusselbeck, Josh Hallberg. He's underrated, but that man is nasty.
Yeah.
He will one-ball you. He'll be running, shoot one ball right in the face.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn. NorCal's ringing up some good ballers, huh?
Yeah. George McLean was on there. There's a lot of guys that are pushing to be in the upper echelon of the league right now that came from DMG.
Yeah. A lot of good players out there.
Yeah.
And then from DMG, where'd we go?
I got on Dynasty. So I played 3 events with DMG, and then I got on Dynasty, which kind of worked out. I was working up in San Francisco area, and around that time I was getting done working up there. So it kind of worked out. that I got on a new team.
Who scouted you, or how did you get the tryout, or how, because it's tough to get on Dynasty.
Yeah.
It's not easy task. So where, especially coming from DMG, you don't even hear, Dynasty's picking up a DMG player, especially when you guys were just getting into the pro bracket.
Yeah.
So how did it work out that you were able to even get the tryout or the chance to play?
So we practiced Dynasty before Cup 2019. I had probably one of the best practices of my life.
You just stunting on.
I was stunned on
Let's
Dynasty
go.
and Impact. I was bunkering people left and right.
Hell yeah.
I had a good practice, and then Yosh hit me up a couple weeks after Cup to see if I was interested, and I was all in. That's
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's my dream team.
Every kid's dream, right?
Yeah, I wanted to be on that team since I was 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got on there. It was a good ride.
Yeah, hell yeah, it was. Dude, it's so funny too, because Dynasty's been playing so goddamn long. I'm 39 now. We've been playing them since I'm like 16. These guys don't stop playing. No. It's crazy. But every time we got the chance to play Dynasty, the best paintball of our life. We go so hard. We gave it everything we had. And then I guess when you got to play them against DMG or whatever, obviously you're going hard.
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to show these motherfuckers what's up.
Yeah. Trying to prove yourself.
Yeah. So that's funny that worked out. So then Yosh hits you up, you get on the squad, and then at that time, who's on the squad? Tyler's already on the squad at that time?
Yeah, Tyler's on the team.
He must have got on not too much before that. Or was he already on a few years?
He was on for a while, I think, because that was 2020.
Okay, yeah. He was already on a while then.
Yeah. Tyler was on, Marcelo, Artie, Alex, Yosh, Ryan. I think Dalton came for the end of the 2020 season.
And Oliver was already gone, right?
Yeah, Oliver was out.
He's already hiding in Bali.
Yeah, hiding out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good time.
So when you first get on Dynasty, those first couple years, are you getting any playing time at all, or are they throwing you in, or is it more we're trying to build this kid to be the go-to guy down the road, or how was it in that first year or two? I
actually got more playing time, I feel in the first year or two.
Really?
Because we only had 8 guys.
I
felt like I was doing a pretty good job. I mean, we won half the events each year.
Hell yeah. Let's go. You guys are crushing.
Yeah. But I was also finding my rhythm. They were really, really molding my confidence and trying to build me up to be that guy. And then, yeah, just once we started get more than 8, 9, 10, 11 guys, it's,
yeah.
He's got to pick his horses. He can't run 10 guys.
Yeah.
You got to pick your guys and let them ride.
That's right. And who was coaching back then?
First year I was on the team, it was Rusty, and then
Rusty Glaze. That's right. Rusty was doing the coaching.
Yeah, and then
Rusty. Rusty's pretty good.
Yeah, I got a short time with him, only 2 events.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good coach. He's very analytical. But yeah, he gives you chances. If he doesn't know when you're gonna have a good point, so he'll just keep putting you out there until you either prove him you should not be playing, or you prove.
Yeah, I gave him enough chance to get him out of there.
Yeah. But then 2021 we had Skinny come along, but he didn't come along until the weekend before the event. We didn't have a coach the first layout weekend. The next weekend they're like, all right, we're gonna have Skinny Kevin. I didn't know who Skinny Kevin was.
Bro, he's OG Dynasty, but not PSP, 7-man.
Yeah.
Skinny Kevin, he used to live next to us. He was our neighbor. He lives in Dana Point. My brother would buy all his old guns, everything. So we go knock on his door. We're like, oh, it's Dynasty guy. And he was ripping us off on all the goddamn angels and everything back in the day. We overpaid on everything. Skinny, you son of a bitch. Yeah. But he played on the Dynasty with HB days. The old school with Brian Cole and Angel Forgoza. These are the old timers. But that was my favorite Dynasty era, obviously, because I'm a little bit older. But Skinny was a beast in the corner. But I didn't know Skinny could coach for shit.
Yeah.
Come to find out, he's a good coach. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's one of the best.
Yeah.
But he came along. I didn't really know much about him. He didn't know much about me. He kind of went out of his way to show me the ropes, be a little bit on my side, help me out with things, make sure people were trying to teach me the best they could.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's sick. And then what do you think on Dynasty? Had some people who do you think was the biggest influence on you on Dynasty that kind of molded you the most? Was it Tyler? Was it who kind of was there a right hand man? You know what I mean?
Nah,
Or just a little bit from everybody?
from everybody, but in the beginning it was Tyler because I was always flying with him. Like we both flew out from Arizona.
Yeah, that was your boy. Like, yeah.
We flew and we roomed together for 2 events, so he was kind of molding me a little bit, and then we would go practice at Wild West every so often. But after that, Blake and Marcelo definitely helped me out a lot. Yeah. I mean, everyone on the team was very, very helpful.
Yeah.
Nothing but respect for those guys.
I love Yarber, by the way. He's an absolute savage.
Dude, you
I got to spend so much time with him, through the years of us sponsoring Dynasty and stuff. And he's an animal.
Yeah.
Like just like but like he can hiking, camping, he can build anything.
Oh,
the guy like redid half of one of my houses. He did everything. I'm like, dude, and then he's insane at paintball. Traveling around in a van, dude. Yarber's an absolute beast, dude. Shout out to Blake Yarber. I love him.
Him and Laura just trucking the Brute van.
It's insane, dude. I love it. Yeah. He's awesome. He's awesome. Besides that, so you get on Dynasty, now we're on Impact, and then hopefully we come out, you have a long career here. I hope so.
Yeah,
and stay here and you get to be on the field nonstop. That's the goal. And just crushing people.
Yeah. But I mean, I also understand, that's the way the game goes. Sometimes you play, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes here, but I'm confident I'll be here for a while.
You're filling some big snake shoes on Impact. Obviously there was Axel. Then there was Mouse. Mouse likes to bounce around every goddamn team in the league. So I'm just saying there's been like a lot of good people who played, the position that you're going to go into. So
yeah, it should be a good ride.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great ride. And then do you know where you're going to be doing do you have to go to Canada a lot or what's the practice schedule going to be like?
I think we're just doing the 2 weekends before the event. So one off weekend and then the layout weekend. At Capital Edge.
Dave's
Park.
So you do those two, but then what will you do? Will you do more training on your own leading up to that?
Yeah, I usually play 2-3 days a week. So I go out so conveniently in Houston, like right when I moved there, this field's Splat Zone opened. And it's this indoor field. It's 5 minutes from my apartment. They have a reball section, and then they just opened their outdoor field. So they got a full-size X-ball field running 7 days a week whenever you want to go out there and play.
Sick.
So I go there one day during the week, and then I'll go there on a Saturday, and I'll go up to Wastelands where Houston Heat practice.
Yeah, Wasteland. I heard it's really nice.
Yeah. That's a bit of a trek, though. That's like an hour from where I live, but it's worth it. A lot of good people go there to play.
Sick. So you're grinding like 2 days a week, regardless.
Yeah.
And then when you're going, are you jumping in with teams or like just so kids know at home like what a pro player is doing? Are you doing drills? Are you grinding with random people? Like what's the regiment?
Yeah, I'll go one day during the week. I'll do some drills with my buddy Danny Richards, and then on Saturday it'll be like me and Devin Stewart will go play at Splat Zone Saturday morning, and then Sunday I'll just go play pickup games, or if there's like a good team to go play and they're trying to throw together like another squad to play them, I'll hop on.
Sick.
Yeah, it's a good time.
That's sick, dude. You know what's funny, Danny? When me and you were playing with the Narcos, or we went to film, and Rainey was at the field with Marcelo. Rainey pulls me aside. He's like, "Hey, you know what Impact needs to do?" I'm like, "What?" They're like, he's like, "They need to get Urena. Urena's not playing that much. He's absolute savage. If Impact picks up Urena, it's the best move they could do." And then all of a sudden, then World Cup happened, and then all of a sudden you're on Impact. I'm like, did Rainey talk to somebody? I was like, this is insane, because Rainey, he's always like thinking of different moves, and
he's on it.
He's on it. Rainey's on it. But Rainey like envisioned this move months ago, like when we were shooting the thing. I was like, what? I rethought about this in my head.
Yeah, he pulled the cards, fortune teller right here, baby.
He pulled his little poker magic on that. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you. Have you seen any of the glow ball stuff we've been doing?
Yeah, I saw.
We got these loaders with this UV light, and then we have this glow in the dark ball.
Yeah.
So we went out to Indy and threw this big glow ball event, and it's insane. But I wanted to see what your thoughts were, because I think you don't need all the UV stuff with our ball. It just glows in the dark.
Yeah.
What do you think if we had this like low light situation, one-on-one event, even for pros or whatever, but where you could still see, but it's a little bit darker because that ball will glow really well because of our loader, and we threw like paintball, because you can see the stream now.
Right.
Like so a spectator can see the stream of a paintball very easily. Like we're at the NXL, you can
you can't see nothing.
You can't see shit. Like what's this guy shooting at?
Even when you're playing, you're like, where are they shooting?
So I think, or we think here, that like this glow ball thing, if done right,
Yeah.
you know, in the right situation, could be like a really good way to blow up paintball.
Oh, yeah.
One, at a professional way, and two, just a fun way to grow the sport in general. Because all the views, everything we've been posting with this is just blown up millions, like millions and millions.
Oh,
I was wondering if you saw it and what your thoughts on that, you know, just because one can see the stream really good, and then the viewer at home watching gets to see the stream really, really good. So I want to see what your thoughts were on that global situation.
No, I think it looks sick. I'm just a little curious. Can you see like the other person? Would it be enough light to where you could see, or would they wear like a bright beanie so you could see
the way that we could do it, where it wouldn't have to be like pitch black.
Yeah.
We would just do like a sort of a low light. I don't know if you've seen some of the speed soft stuff.
Yeah.
Where you can still see that BB really good, but there's still light. Kind of like the lighting in here.
Okay.
So you would still be able to see. The stuff that you've seen at like Paintball Fit and what they're doing, they have to have it pitch black, and they have to have these UV lights on everywhere, because they don't have the loader, which is charging the ball as it comes out.
Oh, gotcha.
We have the loader that boosts the ball.
Oh,
so you
okay.
don't need the pitch black and all that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we can still have that light.
No, I think that would be sick. You go straight to the gulag at the events,
That's what
baby.
I'm saying. So we were like, dude, we need to talk to NXL, Tom Cole.
Yeah.
Just like at the end, like one-on-one or whatever it is, 3-on-3, 5-on-5, like include that at the NXLs.
Yeah.
Tom Cole, baby, come on. Yeah. I thought that would be cool.
Yeah, no, I think
And
that
it's
would.
different, and it's so easy to film, and it's so easy to watch. So I wanted to get your thought process on that.
Yeah, no, I think it would be good. I mean, it would definitely get more people into the sport because you see everything that's going on. Like you said, it's hard to see. Like, you can't tell what people are shooting at. You just see people pulling the trigger, and you get people saying there's no accuracy there, but they don't understand the game. When they see the balls, they can understand. You know, it's like a chess game. Like, this line's going right here. This line's going right here.
Exactly.
You can't move through these zones.
Exactly. All the kids online, they're like, he just dumps his gun. This sport has it's easy. No one has to think, but it's literally a chess match.
Yeah.
It's everyone, there's all these different angles and lines that are holding people in, and they're shooting so this guy can't move.
Yeah.
So then you can take another position.
Yeah, and that highlights it a little bit better.
Yeah. So I thought it'd be cool just because, we play, and it's kind of hard to see what's happening.
Yeah.
But if I show my mom or something, she has no idea what's happening. But if there's this straight line of a glowing stream that looks like a laser beam, and there's only one of you, I think there's something there.
Oh, yeah. Then you can definitively be like, oh, this guy can't move because of this. This guy can't do that because of this.
Yeah, you just see these straight lines just boosting.
And you can see the bounce shots, too. That would be pretty cool. Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's where the bounce shot's actually going. That's why this guy doesn't want to look right there.
Yeah. So that we're going to try and push Tom Cole to we're going to do this regardless on our own, but I thought it'd be cool to kind of figure this out at NXL.
Yeah. No, that would be sick.
Yeah, I think that'd be sick. And then going into that, have you seen, so you saw that me and Ronnie and Yaya went to Amsterdam?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I got to get you out here because we're kind of getting into this. It's called Speed Saw.
Yeah.
It's basically paintball, but with these airsoft guns.
Yeah.
So we flew to Amsterdam, and we played the Dynasty of airsoft. Yeah. They're called second to none, but they're actually beasts. And it was just a fun time, but I got to get you out there. I don't know if you've ever seen any of this stuff.
I've seen it. I've been looking at it for a while. So Will Ball for Soup used to run a paintball field in Arizona.
Oh, dude, I heard you're like good friends with him.
Yeah, we're good friends. That's my dog.
Yeah,
I've been friends with him since I was like 14.
Kenny's like, you got to hit a Will Ball for Soup before he comes. He'll give you all the dirt on Mikey.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he lived where you lived. Is that what it is?
Yeah, he says some off the wall shit, but
He gets a little crazy. Like, I don't get involved. He can do whatever he wants, but it's all good.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
But he used to have a field, and they used to have airsoft. I was like, I would watch the videos, and I was like, bro, put a speed soft section so I could be the new Dynasty of speed soft.
Yeah, you go dominate.
Yeah,
that's cool. So did they have like the whole indoors thing like that, or was it just an outdoor little thing?
It was an indoor paintball field, and then they just had like a recreational airsoft. They never actually did the speed soft.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they're kind of taking it way more serious now.
Yeah.
Then they're throwing these events that go around different parts of the country, just kind of like paintball.
Yeah.
They're a little bit smaller right now, but they're fun.
Oh,
And there's a little community, a lot of ex-paintball players, because, paintball gets expensive sometimes, and this is more affordable, that are kind of going in there. And then there's the original diehard airsoft people, but it seems like the paintball players, when they go over there, they already have like a one-up on everybody. But like, especially you guys, like Ronnie and Yaya just stunted on these guys. Dude. It wasn't even like when Ronnie got into these one-on-ones against like their best guy, which is like their Oliver Lang or whatever, and Ronnie just stunted on him, like not even close, like
nothing.
Just whooped on him, baby.
I saw they got like tanks too, right? It's not just electronic, right?
No, we have full-on air tanks. It's literally like you're holding a paintball gun right now. If you go on to our website, you could see it, but we have these. speed soft guns, and then there's a little 36 CI tank, and it feels just like you're holding a paintball gun. No different now. Yeah, we'll put it up after. I'll show you after.
Right.
They're sick. I'll let you shoot it.
Okay.
And then it just has a little mag right here that holds a couple hundred rounds, and then we make these harnesses that instead of pods, it has mags.
Okay.
You pull out your mags, and then there's no loader. So it's so easy to see, and then the BB's glowing, like I said, kind of like the Loa. So it's like it was a dream for Ronnie. Ronnie's like, "What the fuck? This is so easy!" Just ripping it, and they're in semi, but you can kind of like get on the thing. Like,
can you get 2 fingers on it?
some of the guys can, but Ronnie and Yaya, I mean, you guys' fingers are so quick. Yeah. You can kind of like move your hand or whatever.
Oh, hit them with that.
Yeah, they're like, but it's a blast. It's like this new little thing going up. But it would be fun if you're down one time and it's in the right area to have you go out there and just
get
some content.
Check that out. Yeah,
I think it would be sick. I think it'd be really sick. I think that would be like.
Do those hurt?
They just sting a little bit. Nothing compared to paintball.
Nothing.
Yeah, and I know like once you're like a paintball is nothing to you now, and I like, but unless this thing gets you like, I got like a point blank, or no, I got a point blank one in the neck, and he was like, "Fucker, this hurt." It was swollen, and then I got like a couple finger shots, but they don't hurt anywhere near to how a paintball hurts.
Right.
A paintball is way bigger.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's anywhere near that. Another question, because I asked some kids some questions. They wanted me to ask you is, who is your favorite paintball player of all time? Do you have a favorite player?
Oh man,
there's got to be one.
Favorite pro or just favorite player in general?
How about both?
All right, my favorite. Yeah. He played pro for a little bit. He was on Elevation. Augie Orozco.
Really?
Yeah, he used to be nasty with it back in the day.
Really?
But like when I was coming up, he was playing like D3, D1, and he was kind of like my mentor.
Sick.
Yeah, and then we played pro on Elevation together. And I also watched him tank someone in the face, so that was
oh shit,
that was sick.
What?
Yeah, legends never die, Augie.
Let's go, Augie. Jesus, did the guy survive?
Yeah, it was Dusty Odell, Devin Odell.
What?
One of them. Yeah.
Was it Dusty or Devin? Devin, what's going on?
One of them.
He smacked Dusty or Devin with a tank?
Yeah, it was like some event in Arizona. I'm like 14, just
when they were on X Factor.
Yeah, he was on X Factor. It was like a throw together of pros, and then it was Elevation playing them. I'm like this 14-year-old kid just reffing this event. Don't even know when to call people out. And then I just see this big argument and someone get tanked. I'm like, damn.
Oh my God.
That dude's sick.
Damn. Augie coming in hot on the boys, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
What about pro?
Pro? I mean, you got to give it to Greeny, dude.
Greeny?
Greenspan's. Dude, he's so nasty with it.
Dude, he's so nasty. That's what I was going to ask you, too, because, like, there's always this debate. Who's the best Dynasty player ever? And everyone's like, Oliver. But if you really think about this and break this down, I have to give it, Ryan's never left.
Yeah.
Oliver's left to Ironman. Oliver's left to Bali. Oliver comes back. Oliver's all around. Yeah. Ryan's never left. Alex has never left. Yosh has never left.
Yeah.
So really, it's between those three, in my eyes.
Yeah.
This is between, in my eyes. Yosh is a dog. He's a great player. Alex is an absolute beast of a player. But for me, like what you just said, I got to give it to Greenspan.
Yeah.
Not Oliver. It would go Ryan, Alex, Yosh, Oliver, because they have never left. Like, as far as like diehard Dynasty, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like that.
It's not even a question. Like, Oliver, Ryan, it's easily Ryan. Ryan's been playing longer. Look at all the accolades he's got.
And he's still going.
Yeah, dude's 40 and running around like he's 19.
and look, if you look at everyone in photos or whatever, Ryan looks well put together.
Yeah.
You know, like yourself, he's in shape. He really takes care of his body, and he realizes like this is his life. And if he's not on his shit, and it could go away. Yeah.
I mean, that's not taking anything away from Yosh or Alex. I mean, they're really good too.
0%. No, I'm not taking away from anyone. Yeah, but I always think about that because the first thing everyone's always says is like Oliver, and Oliver was obviously a goddamn beast. There's no doubt about it. But Ryan has always kind of been in Oliver's shadow, especially when Oliver's on the field or playing. It's like Oliver. But shout out Ryan, baby. You're a beast, dog. We see you. And then I have to get into Europe. NXL Europe. It's coming in hot this year.
Mm-hmm.
Portugal's the first event.
Yep.
We got our dog Short in the other room. He's going to be coaching.
Yep, Shorty's coaching FSU.
The Diego. You guys haven't heard the Diego? Diego's back, baby.
He's back.
Short's coaching a team. Do you know the team?
FSU.
FSU. that Diego's going to be on. So
Yeah, they're out from Texas. They play like 2 hours from where I'm at.
oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So they got Short on as a coach out there. We have Marcelo that's going to be out there with Lucky 15's coaching.
Yeah.
And then it looks like you're going to be out there.
Yeah, I'm playing with London Attrition.
London Attrition.
Yeah.
And those. Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Short asked if the Wheelers were playing.
Jake and Jason are playing.
So Jake and Jason been playing with him all season.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him at World Cup. Yeah, you guys smoked this team from Arizona.
They beat somebody? What? Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. So you'll be playing with London Nutrition with the Wheelers.
Yeah, with the Wheelers.
And then have you played NXL Europe in the past?
So I played my first one this last Paris event. So this will be my first season going out
Damn.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Dude, it's fun out there.
yeah, it'll be a good time. I mean, the boys showed me a good time after we played.
Dude, the stories, look, kids, if you ever make it pro and then you get to go play in Europe, you don't even got to make it pro. But to play in Europe, paintball out there, it's different, but it's so fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you go there and they literally had like stadium seating on the pro field.
Dude, it's insane.
And everyone stays for all the games. It's super hype. You shoot someone, the whole crowd's going wild. It's a lot different than America. Like, no one really stays to watch the pro games until it's like Sunday.
Yeah.
Out there, all the prelims, like
Always.
my whole team wanted to stay. I'm like, guys, we don't want to go home. They're like, no, we're staying till the
staying.
end.
No, they like really, really love it. The vibe's really good. They got beer floating around everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's screaming. It reminds me of like really old school, like Huntington Beach paintball vibes, like just slammed,
Yeah.
rocking. And then you get to play. And then the coolest part for me too, coming up when I was a kid, I get to visit all these places I would have never got to visit if there wasn't paintball.
Yeah.
So now, you get to go after the event and just go around Portugal and have a good time. And then you're with, the local people want to hang out with the pros and they show you a super good time.
Yeah, no, they're cool guys. We'll leave it at that.
I've heard some stories, boys. It gets wild out there. No. So then do you know all the stops? So there's going to be Portugal,
Portugal, Netherlands, I think.
Netherlands, or did he say UK?
UK. I'm not sure.
We got to do all the stops. But anyways, Short said there's like three.
Yeah, and then
stops.
Paris is the last one.
And Paris is the last one. And then you already did Paris last year, you said?
Yeah.
And then did you get to go around the city and stuff?
Yeah, we went out to Paris Saturday night, and then I went with Ryan and Camille on Sunday.
Oh, Ryan was out there.
Yeah, I played with Team USA.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you got to play with him.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's fun. I thought Ryan was on like the 40 and older USA team.
He was on that team too.
Let's go, Ryan.
We had to sneak him back onto the men's team.
Back on the young kids. Dude, that's sick. That's sick. Let me see what else I got for you. What? So do you like living in Texas? What made you move out to Texas?
I work in oil and gas, so it's just no brainer to be
do
out
you?
there. Yeah.
Sick. What do you like? What? So that's what I was gonna ask you. So paintball is not like your full time 100% gig. You have another job, just like Dalton has another job. A lot of people have other jobs.
Yeah, I do project management in the refineries. So I work for a valve repair company.
Sick.
We go in there, do maintenance, and then play paintball on the weekends.
The hard part too, like when I was working and trying to play, is like getting the time off. Your job, you're able to kind of take the time off you need to get everywhere, obviously.
Yeah. So at my job, I schedule everything. So I just schedule things around paintball tournaments.
Oh, that's good. So it makes it super easy. Let's go. Let's go. And then I just had that, I wanted to kind of end it up. We won't do much longer, but like to leave with like something for a kid to take away from this. Like, what advice would you have for like a young kid? If there was a young Mikey, if you could go back and like kind of tell yourself, I mean, you already kind of did it, but that wants to pursue, that's on like a collision, on a D3 team, D4 team, and wants to try to go pro. Like what would you tell them?
Some good advice is find the best team in your area, go play with them. And then once you feel like you've outgrown that team, try to find the next best team. Don't be afraid to make the drive. If you got to drive through the night, play in the morning, stay Saturday night, drive home Sunday, just find a way. Like if you just keep pushing forward, eventually people will notice that you're trying, you're putting the effort forth. And then someone will be like, oh, maybe we pick this kid up, give him a chance for a year or two. It might work out. It might not work out. But you never know if you don't try.
Yeah, that's such good advice. And what you said earlier, when you're on collision, you're driving 4 hours one way.
Yeah.
Let's go play with collision 4 hours back.
Yeah.
And grinding that out. Yeah, people see that.
Yeah, it was a trek.
Yeah, that's really, really, really good advice. I appreciate that. Yeah. Same with us. For us, like the hostel kids coming up, we always got to play against Dynasty or like Avalanche would fly in, or whoever it was, Aftermath or whatever. We were always putting ourselves in. We got our ass kicked for a long time, but we also got really good really quick because we were able to do that.
Right.
And we would stay at the field till the sun came down and be the first ones there. And even if we didn't have money for paint, we were sticking around just watching.
Yeah.
Just being there and getting around all these pros and watching it was like a huge part for us.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot you could do without spending money, right? Like you could watch film, you go to the field, you talk to people, figure out how they think about the game. If you message any pro, I don't think paintball is big enough to where anyone, if they tell you, hey, I'm not going to talk to you, that guy, he should not be pro. But any pro in the game right now, they'll probably give you as much advice as they can to help you out.
Yeah, that's another good one too. On Instagram, it's so easy to access any of the pros, any of us, like Tyler, Ronnie, all you guys. You can DM them a message and they will answer you instantly.
Yeah.
I know Tyler's responding like all day with really good advice. So if you have any questions too, just DM the pros.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, cool. I think we're gonna wrap it up here with Mikey, dude. I appreciate you coming out. We're gonna get him some more gear. We're gonna film a couple little commercials, but I'm excited to see what you do this year with Impact, man. I think it's gonna be a great year.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Marky.
Hell yeah, let's go, baby. Woo!